Pymatuning Valley proved victorious on its home turf Monday, February 9th, during the 28th annual Ashtabula County Scholastic Bowl. The event is held annually at the school's Veterans Memorial Performing Arts Center. It is held through the Ashtabula County Educational Service Center. Laura E. Jones, a 1996 Ashtabula Harbor High School graduate, was the moderator for the evening. There were 4 rounds to the Scholastic Bowl, with 3 parts to each. The first 3 rounds divided the county's high schools. Winning school in each of the first 3 rounds competed in the final round to determine the winning school. Questions varied from math and science to history, art, civics, and sports. First teams competing were Geneva, Conneaut, and Jefferson, with Jefferson winning the first round. The second round included St. John, Pymatuning Valley, and Grand Valley, with PV winning. The third round saw Lakeside and Edgewood, with Lakeside winning. When the dust cleared amongst the first round winners, Jefferson, PV, and Ashtabula, PV came out on top. The rounds consisted of 5 questions each for individual school teams, then 20 questions at 10 points each, in which schools competed amongst each other. A right answer got 10 points, a wrong answer meant a 10-point loss. Finally, schools competed with 15 questions worth 20 points.
My name is Frank Fiorito, and I'm a junior.
My name is Michael Nelson, and I'm also a junior.
Zach Sebecka, senior.
Mark Ranke, a senior.
My name is Michaela Rogers, and I'm a senior.
My name is Kira Hall, and I'm a senior.
My name is Chris Kelly, and I'm a senior.
My name is Danielle Hall, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Grace Lilly, and I'm a senior. I'm Michaela Parker, and I'm a senior.
I'm Austin Howard, and I'm a senior.
I'm Brian Seeds, and I'm a sophomore.
Team captains, do you have any questions prior to beginning? Jefferson, here are your first 5 questions worth 10 points each. Remember, in this round, there is no penalty for passing a question. Which hard, smooth, yellowish-white substance forms the teeth and tusks of certain animals, such as elephants and walruses?
Jefferson. Ivory.
Correct. Please view your monitor for a math question. Solve the following equation for x. 2x minus 9 equals 14x plus 27.
Jefferson. X equals -3.
Correct. Identify the African river that is also known as the Zara and is the largest in Africa.
Conneaut. The Nile River.
I'm sorry?
The Nile River.
That is incorrect. The answer is Congo. The little blue is the smallest, and the emperor is the largest species of what kind of bird?
Conneaut. Penguin.
Correct. With which Olympic sport would you associate the names of Shannon Miller, Gabby Douglas, and Michaela Maroney?
Geneva.
Gymnastics.
That is correct. In which element is the neutron not always contained within the nucleus, but wanders around the atom freely?
Geneva.
Pass.
This ends the first warm-up round. Jefferson has 150 points, Geneva 140 points, and Conneaut 120 points. What 2-word phrase denotes the sound we hear when an increase in air pressure from a supersonic aircraft's shock wave?
Sonic boom.
Correct. Identify the type of play that tells the life events of a person and progresses from success to calamity or the downfall of the hero or heroine.
Connie Knott.
Tragic play?
Correct. Jefferson, 180 points. Conneaut, 180 points. Geneva, 160 points. Who was the Allied military commander in the Second World War?
Geneva.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Correct. Identify any two of the 4 U.S. presidents sculpted by Gutzon Borglum.
Jefferson.
Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Jefferson.
Correct. In cooking, what 5-letter verb refers to the process of pressing and folding dough until it is smooth
Geneva.
and elastic?
Kneading.
Correct. The score of 320 points. The team from Jefferson moves on to the finals. Congratulations to Jefferson.
Mike Zullo, senior.
Sarah Mudd, senior.
Jennifer Gallagher, sophomore.
Jessica Jenick, freshman.
Steve Yurchek, senior.
Chad Lina, senior.
James O'Malley, senior.
Rick Martin, senior.
Andrew Stanley, senior.
Lauren Harrison, junior.
Rebecca Russell, junior.
St. John. Here are your first 5 questions worth 10 points each. Name the deepest gorge in the Colorado Plateau.
St. John and Paul.
The Grand Canyon.
Correct. How many degrees are equivalent to 2.5 revolutions?
St. John and Paul.
540 degrees.
That is incorrect. In the sentence, did Monty accept his award for Student of the Month yesterday? What is the correct spelling of the word accept?
Pymatuning Valley.
ACCEPT.
Correct. In boreal and temperature latitudes, hardwoods are mostly deciduous, but in the tropics, they are mostly
Pymatuning Valley.
Evergreen.
correct. While the UN Security Council is composed of 15 members, how many of this group are permanent members?
Grand Valley.
9.
That is incorrect. The answer is 5, the US, France, Russia, UK, and China. All phobias involve what emotion?
Grand Valley.
Fear.
Correct. Green Valley has 150 points, St. John 130 points, and Grand Valley has 110 points. The following is a math problem. Please have your pencil and paper ready and refer to the visual. An isosceles triangle's base angle measures 37 degrees. Find the measure of the vertex angle.
Pymatuning Valley.
53 degrees.
That is incorrect.
Grand Valley.
106.
Correct. Look at your monitor for a visual question. Identify the person.
Pymatuning Valley.
Shakespeare.
Correct. Green Valley, 220 points. St. John, 180 points. And Grand Valley, 110 points. Name the canal officially opened on August 15, 1914, with the passage of the SS Ancon through its locks. It is in Central America.
Grand Valley.
Panama Canal.
Correct. When you rub an inflated balloon on a wool sweater,
Pymatuning Valley.
Static.
that is incorrect.
St. John and Paul.
Static electricity.
That is incorrect. What subatomic particles are picked up by the balloon?
Grand Valley.
Electrons.
Correct. Score of 280 points, the team from Pymatuning Valley moves on to the finals. Congratulations to Pymatuning Valley, and we will see you in the final competition.
I'm Nathan Lowry. I'm a freshman.
Emily Simpson, senior.
Tony Shorn, senior.
Troy Kelly, senior.
Adam Hefner, senior.
Lee Miller, senior.
Max Swanson, freshman.
In Greek mythology, who, after having been warned not to, opened a box or jar given to her as a gift and unleashed all the evils of the world?
Ashtabula.
Pandora.
Correct. Who discovered Florida in 1513?
Pass.
The answer is Ponce de Leon. What is the largest Middle East country?
Buckeye.
Saudi Arabia.
Correct. Current requirements for this distinction are 21 merit badges, 13 of which are specifically required. Name this highest level of achievement for Boy Scouts.
Buckeye.
Eagle Scout.
Correct. Has 150 points. Ashtabula, 120 points. Which poem's last line begins, "There is no joy in Mudville"?
Ashtabula.
Casey at bat.
Correct. The following is a math problem. Please have your pencil and paper ready and refer to the visual. If each step in a staircase is 10 inches high, how many steps are in a staircase that is 15 feet high?
Ashtabula.
18.
Correct. Recap. Ashtabula has 190 points, Buckeye 180 points. What type of transparent object designed to improve the focus upon an object is found in both the human eye and
Ashtabula.
cameras?
Lens.
Correct. Identify the chemical element located between carbon and oxygen in the periodic table.
Buckeye.
Nitrogen.
Correct. Score of 310 points. Ashtabula, congratulations. We will see you in the final competition. This is the final competition. Jefferson, here are your first 5 questions worth 10 points each. Which U.S. state has the greatest voting power in the House of Representatives?
Jefferson.
California.
Correct. Identify the 20th century U.S. president who, in his inaugural speech, said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country."
Jefferson.
John F. Kennedy.
Correct. Complete the analogy. Solar is to sun as blank is to moon.
Pymatuning.
Lunar.
Correct. The following is a math problem. Please have your pencil and paper ready and refer to the visual. In a student council election, 4/5 of the students at Greenwood Middle School voted. If there are 260 students in the school, how many did not vote?
Pymatuning.
52.
Correct. The credit for the world's first biplane goes to whom?
Ashtabula.
Pass.
The answer is the Wright brothers. With which country of the British Isles would one associate tartan plaids and music created with bagpipes?
Ashtabula.
Scotland.
Correct. Has 150 points, Ashtabula 140, Jefferson 120. Native to China, these endangered bears.
Jefferson.
Kansas.
Correct. This dormant volcano east of the Serengeti Plain is Africa's highest mountain.
Ashtabula.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Correct. To recap, Jefferson has 200 points, Pymatuning 180 points, and Ashtabula 170 points. In medieval Europe, which code of conduct was followed
Pymatuning.
Chivalry.
Correct. In the sentence, honesty is synonymous with integrity. What is the correct spelling of the word synonymous?
Pymatuning.
S-Y-N